welcome to the channel. You don't know it's Jamaican news and views. Subscribe if you haven't. And boy, today I'm here to talk about a brazen and a grimy attack will take place in a Waterloo, Spanish town early this morning, my people. So here we go now. A woman who is believed to have been carrying an unborn child is among 3 persons said to have been members of a family who were killed in Waterloo, Spanish town, St. Catherine early Tuesday morning. Information about the incident are sketchy at this time, but indications are that the family members were found bound and gagged. Don't know what that mean. That means them tie up the people them hand back of them all stuff, all newspaper cloth or whatever it may be in their mouth. Anyways, the police corporate communications unit CCU confirmed report of the triple murder, but said the circumstances of the incident are unclear at this time. The St. Catherine North police are investigating the development. More details are follow later. Boy, me not tell no lie, my people. Me can't go tell no man say me happy for this. They say, me no understand where a pregnant woman coulda do for a man go and take her 3 pints. Where a pregnant woman coulda do for a man go snuff out her life like that. Well, my people, nobody no know, nobody can know. That is the thing. All we have to do is say condolences to the family and move on and think, bro. You see this crime here, it's getting out of hand. The government to implement a better crime plan. Because heartless can a man be this tougher shot in a pregnant lady. Cuts. Listen, it is very gruesome. I don't even want to elaborate about the situation no longer. Let's move on in other newscasts. A woman claimed she was assaulted by her supervisor at a coffee farm, but struggled to find witness willing to testify on her behalf in the Kingston and St. Andrew court. They reportedly feared the accused would unleash doppies upon them. Boy, the complainant from St. Andrew informed the presiding judge that although she had witnessed to the assault, they were too afraid to accuse the man's alleged ability to summon doppies. The supervisor faced charges of assault, occasionally actual body harm. He reportedly injured the complainant while attempting to remove her from the coffee farm where they both worked. According to the report submitted to the court, the farm owner instructed the supervisor to remove the complainant for improperly picking coffee berries. The complainant refused to leave when confronted by her supervisor and later alleged she was assaulted and consequently injured. Now what I have to say is, if the farm owner instruct the supervisor to remove you because you're not picky coffee them good, how comes you want to rebel and say you're not leaving? Remember, it's not your place. So if the owner of the farm say leave. That is how you can avoid problem. In court, the woman told the judge that her daughter and cousin were present during the alleged assault, but they were too frightened to testify. When asked whether her own daughter was afraid to support her, she confirmed that this was true. The case had previously been in meditation, but no agreement could be reached, resulting in its return to parish court. The supervisor, currently out on bail, is scheduled to reappear in court on October 12. So, that is it for that part, my people. Now we are moving on. 33-year-old Kishon Hansen, otherwise known as Madras in the criminal realm, a bartender of Clarkstown District, 3rd Light, Clarendon, was slapped with several charges following an incident on Cherry Tree Lane tollgate in the parish on Monday, August 21. Hansen was charged with wounding with intent and possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and use of a prohibited weapon to commit a felony. Reports from the Maypen police are that about 10:45 p.m., a woman who was a passenger was seated in the front passenger seat of a taxi. Hansen boarded the vehicle sometime after and was seated at the back of the car. Shortly after, an explosion was heard, and the woman saw blood coming from her left leg. She was taken to the hospital where she was treated. A report was made to the police and Anson was arrested the following day in Maypen during the investigation. Anson was charged after an interview session was conducted in the presence of his attorney. A court date for him has not been finalized. Well, I hope I'm fully remand for y'all one next 20 years before them finalize all them court date. Because why you would just go shot a woman in her leg now, my boss? That no make no sense. That no make you bad. That only make you suffer. But your name Madras. You want a man hold you and trim you, dirty boy. But your name Madras. Mad nothing. Shoot a woman for nothing. You think you're bad. Anyways, let's move on. A businesswoman was shot and killed and her two alleged attackers were chopped by an angry mob in Little London, Westmoreland on Monday morning. The deceased woman is 39-year-old Lativa Helps, popularly known as Lati, of Little London in the parish. One of the alleged gunmen who took Helps' life succumbed injured. He sustained after being chopped multiple times by an angry mob. His identity has not yet been ascertained. Reports are that shortly after 8 a.m. on Monday, Helps arrived at her bar and restaurant where she was pounced upon by two armed criminal elements who were on a motorcycle. It is reported that the businesswoman tried to run off, but one of the men chased her and shot her several times in the upper body, resulting in her dying at the scene of the attack. As the hoodlums tried to flee the scene on the motorcycle, they were reportedly hit from the unit by a bus that was being driven by a man who is believed to have witnessed the crime. The alleged gunmen subsequently ran in the bushes but were chased by angry residents who chopped one of them multiple times, with him being later pronounced that "you dead" at hospital. The other alleged gunman also received sharp wounds from the mob but was rescued by the law enforcement officers. The injured man remains in critical condition at hospital where he is under police guard. The Westmoreland police are probing the developments. Now, good work from the residents of Little London fi slap out one of them criminal element there we kill Lati for nothing at all, my people, because the man them just come shoot the lady brawling early morning, bare face for nothing, and feel like them coulda ride away and go back pan them ends, go drink and smoke and skin them teeth, when no, it was different. The residents them put cutlass pan them. Anyways, that is it for today's newscast. Please click the notification bell to stay updated on more news. This is JNav, the Jamaican News and Views family. Subscribe if you haven't. This is a new news platform on YouTube. I need you to subscribe and share. You're only getting authentic news over here. You're not getting no bogus information, no bogus news. You're getting the real deal. Now, I'm out.